Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children, welcome to our online class Ekaleva. Today we are going to see class 2, subject EVS, topic name is our environment. Topic name is our environment. See, what do make our environment? Environment means what is that? We are living in one place, no. This habitat, what are the things as present surround us, that places or the things are called our environment. Okay, our environment means what are the things as surround near to us, what are the things as surround us, that things as are called the environment. See, for example, we can say land, water, plant, animals and people make our environment. What are the things as present near to our surroundings? What is that? Land. Land, we are standing on doing that land now. And then water. Water is present, and then plant, animals, peoples, these are all make our environment. Then this based on this environment we can categorize into 4. What are they? First one is the natural things, then man-made things, living things, non-living things. So these things are called our environment. What are they? Based on the things we can categorize our environment. 4 things are there. One is the natural things. Natural things means these things are naturally, we are saying no, God gives that things as no. So these like things are natural things. No one can make these things, like these things are natural things. What we can say? We can give the many example for natural things. What is that? Mountain and then the sun, moon, like these things are natural things. Next we can see that man-made things. What are the things as apart from the natural things we are using many materials now. For example, our clothes and then we are using the earrings and chappals, pencil, pen, table, chair. We can give a lot of the example for that man-made. And then living things. Living things means it has the life means that is called the living thing. No. For example, plants, animals and then birds, insects, they are all example for that living thing. And last one is the non-living thing. It has no life means that things are called the non-living thing. What are the non-living things? We can say the now I told no the example man-made things as well as the natural things. They also having we can give the example for the non-living thing. No. Table, chair, bench, pen, dress, these are all the non-living thing. See, first one we have to see the natural things. We know that natural things is, see, natural things is, it is already made by God, and we are saying that it is given by God like that. No. So these are all the natural things. We cannot make like these things is. For example, the moon, sun, mountains, anyone can make a sun like the same like one more sun we can make. No, it is not possible. No. So like these things are called the natural things. Is it or not? As well as the moon, moon also we can say, mountain, like these things is we cannot make the same thing one more thing. So like this is called the natural. For example, things like clouds, sun, moon, stars, mountains, rocks, plants and animals also we can give the example for this natural things. They are called the natural because they are made by nature. Anyone cannot make like the same thing as it is own. So it is the natural thing. Next one is the man-made things. Man-made things means this man-made things used by the natural things and then they are made by man. So it is called the human made things. It is called the human made things. For people, they need many materials for their living. No, because if we are saying means they need to cover their body. That's why they invent the cloths. And then they want to walk in the stones and like that places. So they will need the protect from that things. So they invent the chappals, shoes like that. Then they need one safe living place. That's why they are make a house. A different type of houses they making. No, So what are their use? They need many uses to live in this world. So they make many things. So like these things we can say the man-made things. For example, we can give many examples. Car is one of the man-made thing. They want to move one place to another place. So they need the one safe and comfortable thing they need to move. Okay, that's why they inventing lot of the vehicles. First they invented the bull car like that. After that bicycles, then the scooters. Now they are using the car, bus, and then many things, trains, metro train like that. Slowly they are developed now. So these are all the man-made things. Then we can say the buildings. Buildings means they need one safe houses. So these houses, many type of houses, based on their economic, they are making the many types of houses. And then chair, benches like that, many things are man's made for their comfortable. Then next one is the living things. One is the living things. Human, animal, plants or living things we know very well because they have the life. They have the life means they can breathe, they need food, they can grow, they can reproduce. So they have the life means they are called the living things. For example, we can say the plants and then animals. These are all the example for the living things. Okay, apart from this, birds, insects, many things we can give the example for that. Then we can say that living things are different from the non-living things. Living things are different from the non-living things. See, living things have the special features compared than the non-living thing. What are the special features? Living things need food. We know that no, without food we cannot live. No, even the animals, insects, everything need the food. And they are eating the different food habits they are having, but they need food. Okay, because food only gives us energy. That's why they need food. And then living things grow. Living things grow. If a small plant is there, if you are putting the seed means it germinates, after that it will grow like a tree. So living things are grow. Even if a small puppy is there means afterwards slowly it will grow like a dog like that. No, small baby can grow like a human beings. So living things grow, but non-living things cannot grow. We know that no. If a non-living things, what is that? If I give the example for this pens or pen means it cannot grow. If 10 years after that also the pen will be like the same size. No, but living things grow. After that, living things move. Living things are moving. Even if your animals or birds, insects or the human beings, every living things move one place to another. Why means they need searching the food and they have to protect themselves, and then they want to they have to reproduce, they have to migrate. So that's why they need move from one place to another place. Then living things feel. Living things have the feeling. If you are not drinking water means you are feeling thirsty, is it or not? If you are not having 2 days food means you are feeling hungry. No. As well as if I bite you means suddenly you are crying. No. So these feelings are having all the animals. Even the animals also having like these feelings. But the non-living things didn't have like this feeling. What is the non-living thing? If your chair, if your book is there, if your book feeling it need food or water, anything, it has the feel? No. So non-living thing doesn't have the feel. And then living things have young ones. All the living things having the same on their own kind of the same. No. If your dog is there, no, it has the same kind of the puppy. The cat is there, no, it has the same kind of the kitten. If the cow is there means it has the same kind of the calf. As well as the insects also having the same, like if a bird is there also, it also having the small baby. Even the human beings, we also having the babies. As well as all the living things having the young ones, but the non-living thing doesn't have young ones. For example, we can say the chair or the benches. If the chair is there means after the 2 months, 3 months later we can see one, it can give one more same kind of the chair. It is not possible, no. So these characters we can differ from the living things from the non-living things. These characters we can say living things are different from the non-living things. What are they? Living things need food, but non-living things do not need food. Then living things grow, but non-living things do not grow. As well as living things move, non-living things do not move. As well as living things feel, but non-living things doesn't have any feeling. They have the young one, but non-living thing doesn't have young one. All living things breathe. I told no, living things breathe. Does if we know that if you keep your fingers near your nose means we can feel the flow of the air. It is called the breathing. It is called the breathing. Okay. Breathing means we are taking the oxygen, after the respiration we are send out the carbon dioxide. This is called the breathing. This oxygen is used for our digestion of food. Okay. After the metabolism it is carried through our blood cells. It is used for all the things. So it is called the breathing process. This breathing process is happening all the living things. Even plants also breathing. But plants are breathing one different. What does there means? We are sending this carbon dioxide, no? The plants are using this carbon dioxide for their photosynthesis process. After that they are releasing the oxygen. This oxygen is used by the animals as well as this human beings. Okay. So all the living beings are breathing. But all the living things are breathing. Okay. If your doll, you are having the doll, any doll in your home, and teddy bear like the dolls is there, no. These dolls are breathing? No, no. So non-living things doesn't breathe. Next one is the living things need food. Living things need food. You know that all the living things need food, I told, no. Because we get the energy from the food. So all the living things need food. See, for especially we can say plants make their food on their own. Plants can make their food on their own. How means? Plants, we know that plants are absorbing water from the soil. They get the energy from the sun, and then they are getting the carbon dioxide from the surroundings. We are sending out the carbon dioxide, no. Since this all the things is putting together, it make the photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis. Okay. Photosynthesis means the leaf having the green pigment. The green pigment is there. This pigment help them to prepare the food like this process. This process is called the photosynthesis. Clear? Photosynthesis means getting the energy from the sun, absorb the water and minerals from the soil. After that, this carbon dioxide, all the things putting together, they make a food. It is called the sugar. This sugar content after that converted into starch, added, they are stored in their plant parts of the body. Okay. So this is the photosynthesis process, plants making their food. This food is used by the animals and then human beings also. See, air, water and sunlight, these are all help to make a plant own food. Okay. This food is used by the human beings as well as the animals. Okay. Because plants cannot, even animals and human beings cannot prepare their food on own. So they depending their food on the plants. But they need the food. They need food. Okay. And then, does your pencil need food? I told plants can make their food, they can use. After that, this food we get human and animals get their food directly, or some other reason we are getting the food from the plants. But all the living things need the food, they are getting the food. But the non-living thing don't need the food. For example, your pen is there. If you have to give any food for them, if your book is there, you have to give any food for the book. Your school bag and your cell phones, anything need the food? No, they don't need the food because they are all non-living thing. They don't need energy to grow. Okay. Thank you, children. To receive our online lesson, please press the subscribe button and will receive the latest updates. Thank you.